All right, let's do it. Let's go to war. This is Network Marketing Warfare. I'm Dominic Izzo, and I am the bull of MLM. I'm going to start doing the critique videos on the anti-MLM community who is critiquing us. Here's the deal. Hit the subscribe button, hit like, comment in the comments section. Don't engage with these people. Let me do that for you. Let me have the fun of this, because I know the network marketing culture and community. We need to somehow address these people because they're talking all this garbage and nonsense. Well, you just don't know the difference between affiliate marketing and network marketing. Yeah, we do. Oh, it's just recruit. You just admit you recruit. We admit we recruit. I get it all. I want to start doing the same damn thing back, which is let's evaluate what they're doing. A couple different reasons. Number one, entertainment purposes. I want you to enjoy this. But the other part too of it, I want you having the answers to where if you're confronted by somebody in network marketing who, number one, you're never going to convince them. Don't ever think you're going to get in a debate with a network marketer, anti-network marketer, and all of a sudden win them to your side. Look, I'm a retired police officer. I've got a lot of mental health training. They've got mental health problems. A lot of them are emotional. A lot of them are weak-minded. This is why they got pulled into the MLM business in the first place. Yes, we have a lot of work to do in network marketing to get rid of the manipulation tactics, which I know they have. But these are the people who truly thought they're going to get in and they didn't have to do anything. All they had to do was talk to two people. So they were preyed upon. These are victims. These people in the anti-MLM community, they're legitimate victims. I had to accept that and say, man, maybe you need to back off of them. But no. So let's look at this for a second. Yeah, this is a fair use disclaimer. I'm going to look at that. Here you go. If you're checking this out, fair use. I'm going to wind up just saying that. Look, you just can't use my material. Fair use, you son of a whatever. This is Hannah Alonso. I've never looked at her content before. I know of her, but this is the top MLM top fails number 53, claiming Optiva prevents getting the flu. Hashtag anti-MLM. I don't know if you're an Optiva. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care what company you're with. I'm with a specific company. All I care about is if you're armed with a little bit more information when somebody comes up to you and says, oh, I'm not doing your business, it's a pyramid scam, and this helps you to kind of answer it better, great. If this also puts you at ease a little bit more and makes you laugh, great. If this actually puts your mind at ease more for maybe you're watching or you're in your business and you haven't had any luck in the last 2 months or 2 years, well, hopefully my content will help you grow more, because there is a lot of work that you have to do that we talk about on our channel with sales and cultivating your skill sets. And I'd love to help you out. Yeah, I am going to try to recruit you. Just know that. But I am going to try to help you out regardless. But on the other end of it too, don't let people like this just automatically ruin your dream of getting in this business and succeeding. Just work at it. All right, let's break this down and go after it. This is top fails number 53 from Hannah. What did I say her name was? Hannah Alonso. All right, let's do this.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name's Hannah, and on this channel I post a lot of anti-MLM content, and I'm talking like a lot of anti-MLM content, over 130 videos at this point.
Can you imagine if somebody had 130 videos that when you got to attack the problem? And I agree with it. I love these anti-MLM people because they're calling out bullshit that we should call out in our industry. But what they never do is they never come up with a solution. And I highly doubt it. I haven't seen this yet, and I'm painfully going to go through the length of this, but I have a feeling that every single thing she complains about, she'll never offer a solution. So I know this might be a little bit long, but let's try to do that together and really kind of solve the problem together. That's the one thing the anti-MLM community does not do. They love the problems, but no solutions. It's almost like they're politicians.
A playlist will be linked here for you and below if you are interested in binging through that content. It would also mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing, liking this video, leaving a comment. Those things really help to support the channel, and I appreciate you so much for doing that.
Subscribe to my channel. And this is the one thing that, again, it's the parallel, right? She's got a network of people she's marketing to them. If you watch her video, she gets paid for it. So she has to create value in her content for you to continue to watch it. So yeah, she's not recruiting for you to like go out and share her videos unless she says, share my videos, but she is benefiting off of you being a repeat customer. Isn't that the same thing we try to do in network marketing? I know it's the exact same thing minus the one caveat. They all say, well, I don't have to recruit. Great. Neither literally, we really don't have to unless you want to have that massive wealth. You could get by, what is it, a couple $1,000 a month just selling product in the business. But again, too, that's their back door, right? That's their caveat. Well, I'm not recruiting anybody. I know, we get it. That's why you failed and you defaulted to doing videos instead on ripping an industry you failed at.
Today, I'm bringing you another MLM top fails video. This is number 53 in the playlist. And in these videos, I feature things like Instagram videos, Reels, TikToks, photos that people have sent to me that people in multi-level marketing companies have posted. So I showcase them here. We discuss them. We debunk them a lot of the time. So keep in mind that if you do come across things like this on social media that you think would be a good fit.
Keep in mind, people have been trying to air quote debunk and get rid of network marketing for decades. And it's still around because the business model is literal. It's lawful. It's simply a subscription-based company. You either try to sell somebody on the business or the product and then get them to repeat as a customer every month, right? I was a kid when we sent away for like our first couple of cassette tapes for like 10 CDs or 10 cassette tapes for $0.01 each. And then after you did that, you got roped into a cassette a month for like $19 a month. Subscription based, right? Oh, but that's misleading. This shit has been around for years. And the point being is, again, this is a victim of the industry who has a bad taste in her mouth. And again, instead of trying to solve the problems, just it benefits her by coming up with problems because she can always do content and she can make this work, unlike network marketing.
For these videos, I'm always looking for more content to include. Please don't hesitate to send it my way.
Notice how not too many of them are doing content on mine lately. It's like a couple of them did, and I've got more content than most people. And they just don't do content on me anymore. I wonder why.
You can find the instructions on how to do that down below. And before we jump in, I want to give a big thank you to the sponsor of today.
No, we're not listening to your sponsor. We are not advocating you on this. So let's go through this. Oh, well, okay, there it is. That's it. I don't want to listen to your sponsor. I really don't care about it. You're probably going to highlight some great things about it. This is what it's going to, oh, look at what it will do for you. And it'll make you, you'll be hungry. It'll come to your door, all this. Hi. So you get paid for this, for advocating this on your channel, right? Imagine if you did the same thing with network marketing. Okay, whatever. Do we have more?
Days. It's like a weight has been lifted.
All right, we're going back.
A while since I've been on here, so I thought I'd hop on.
I am.
It. Okay, the first thing I have to show you, this is a video from an Optavia rep, and it really speaks for itself.
Hey friends, happy Tuesday. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I thought I'd hop on. Just had a couple things on my mind. So yeah, as I posted yesterday, my kiddos were sick. Luckily they were able to go back to school today, but I feel like it's that time of year where everybody's getting sick, and I've just noticed that by taking care of myself and my health and honestly utilizing the fuelings from my program, still, 2 or 3 times a day, having those as snacks. They have so many vitamins and minerals, and I feel like that's a huge reason.
Why is this funny? So a woman is saying that she feels benefit from a product she believes in? Has anybody not watched weight loss commercials? Slim Fast? What are those other ones that I remember from, from the 80s and the 90s? Isn't this literally what third-person word of mouth is? When you have a product, you advocate for how much you enjoy it. Why? I don't know why she's laughing. Number one, they all duplicate the same model. They mock people who are proud of their product. I'm the bull of anti-MLM, or of MLM, excuse me, but these are all the bullies of MLM. These women, they claim if you attack them, you're bullying them, and it's a predominantly female-driven industry, anti-MLM, except for a couple of men who are very saturated in female energy. This is what they do. This is a group of mean high school girls who just hate other people.
Why I haven't gotten sick, and just been, I feel my energy low, like my body's fighting off something, but I'm not getting sick. And I think it's because, and also as you've seen, I've been enjoying myself too, going to lots of music shows and everything too. And so my body wants to feel a little more run down from not getting as much rest as I probably should. But I know how to fuel my body properly, whether it's utilizing the fuelings for my program.
Again, so what's with the condescension? Ladies, is this what you do? I mean, it's a legitimate question. Is this what women do? I mean, who the hell would ever want to sit there and partner with somebody who's just... Oh, I don't get it. I mean, literally what she's doing, I do. The company that I'm with is health and wellness. So when people ask me about it, my comments are always, hey, listen, I'm not making any health and wellness claims, but this is what I personally feel while I'm on it. And I don't know if it's attributed to it or not, but hey, I'm on it enough because I feel great. So oddly enough, I haven't been sick in years. I list attributes for what I feel is associated to the product I chose, hence why I'm still on it. She's getting look at the anti-MLM people. They're putting out content and they're soaking up comment after comment after comment of old bitter hag women who are like, oh yes, go get her, hate her, hun. And that fuels the serotonin in how they feel when they all collectively hate their shit. And I love it when the ones do content on me because they all he's a bully, he's insecure, he's got little dick energy. And they all come after it. And it's like this collective man-hating shit that women, this is the same thing that happens when a girl sees a guy she doesn't like, grabs all of her friends, and they go into the nightclub bathroom, and they're all in there for 20 minutes bitching about him, so they all feel good. That's all this anti-MLM movement is. It's a giant fucking whine and bitch fest. Let's continue.
Or just knowing what to eat so that I can feel my best and keep going, being a mom, a teacher, also making sure I'm enjoying time for myself, because now that I do feel good, I'm gonna take the time to enjoy myself too, put myself first. If you see what I've got going on here, I've got Mr. Archie craving all of my attention. But yeah, so it's just a thought in my head, especially going into Halloween. A lot of people are like, with all the candy. So yeah, if you don't have a good system in place, if you don't have good habits in place, then yeah, the holidays can feel kind of like stressful. Like you're either stressed about it or you're just like, screw it all. I'm just gonna have all the candy, have all the whatever, between Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all of that. Just
what have we been doing? This has been, so far, it's like 3 minutes of content in her video on this. What I personally, I don't know what she's saying. She's talking about a product that she's using and she likes. I hear nothing cringeworthy or misleading or anything that, so far. So I'm waiting for the big reveal. I'm waiting for the big MLM fail to come.
Kind of giving up, because I've been there where I'm just like, it's an all or nothing thing, right? I have to take care of myself 100%, or I might as well just say screw it and just do whatever I want and feel like crap, and then afterwards feel bad about it. But it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing, actually. I'd love to be able to show you how you can work on improving your health.
Again, what's she smiling and nodding for? Well, this woman's talking about a product. She clearly likes the product. And then she offers, if you'd like to talk about it, I'd like to talk to you about. Are people just stupid? But again, this is what the anti-MLM community needs. If you're in network marketing, it's really okay. And I just want you to enjoy this. I want you to see that these people, they're not, they are bad people. They're actually losers. And they all get together and they do this. They make fun of what you're trying to do. And what you're trying to do, for the most part, if you do this content where you're up on your social media, I know so many of you are like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, and you're worried. And then God forbid you end up on one of these ridiculous hags videos. It's going to ruin your self-confidence even more. But understand, This is nothing more than juvenile it's projection. And anybody who understands anything of psychology knows that these women are projecting their failure and hate onto what you're doing. So don't feel bad about it. I just can't stand the smirk. It is unprofessional, but then again, half the shit that comes out of my mouth is. So I give them credit for that. But so far, where's the fail? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I have a problem with is this content has dominated the MLM airwaves for years, the anti-MLM, and people we need to start addressing this because they offer no value.
Losing weight, if that's a goal of yours, and, you know, still get to enjoy some of the...
It got cut off a little bit at the end there, but you get the point. Claiming that consuming Optavia Fuelings is contributing to proper nutrition and good overall health has got to be one of the most absurd claims I've ever heard.
Did she claim that? I didn't hear a single claim of that. I heard how she feels. She didn't say, because of this, I X, Y, and Z. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not going to rewind it. And you can put in the comment section if I'm actually wrong, and then I'll do a retraction on this later. I didn't hear a single product claim. I heard, I feel this is this. I didn't hear any single product. I didn't hear, because of this, I 100% did that. Didn't hear that. So don't fucking lie. That's the number one thing. Don't be a fucking little liar, because that's what half you guys, well, all you guys are.
I'm filming this video coming off of the back of my taste testing Optavia video, and I know for a fact that the fuelings are trash. I know that because I put myself through the torture of ingesting them.
So wait a second. Now you're an expert because you tried this product and because your biology, your physiology didn't react the way that they said it could. It's false. Is that what you're saying? So wait a second. How is it they can't make an income, or excuse me, a health claim, but because it didn't work for you, you can? This is why you guys are trash.
Get one thing clear, that Optavia is a weight loss plan that hinges on the fact that their fuelings, as they're called, are extremely low in calories. This is not a plan focused on health and wellness. This is a crash diet that you put yourself through to lose a lot of weight very quickly. And chances are that if you do Optavia, you are going to lose weight.
Does anybody want to tell her that when you actually properly ingest the right amount of calories, avoid certain foods, carbohydrates, something like that, inflammation goes away, and the health benefits are beyond astronomical? Like, you probably won't get sick because of anti-inflammation. I don't know. I don't want to get involved in that. I mean, I'm sorry. My personal training days are long over, and I don't talk to anybody who's in the health and wellness field at all. I don't know.
Because you're consuming far less calories in a day than your body is able to burn. Therefore, you're putting yourself into a caloric deficit in which you are going to shed weight, and you're going to see that reflected on the scale. But as I've addressed at length in both the Optavia video where I'm tasting the fuelings and in my Optavia deep dive, they're two separate videos, weight loss from Optavia does not equate to health.
I'm sorry, what? I want to back that up for a second.
Fuelings and in my Optavia deep dive, they're two separate videos. Weight loss from Optavia does not equate to health.
So you mean that if somebody loses weight, they're not going to be healthier? Are these mutually exclusive? I just want to get this straight. So you're saying that you have a problem with this woman making health claims, right? She's making health claims that she feels better, she got over being sick, all this, but clearly that's a false claim because the product she's on is a weight loss product. So don't confuse the fact that she lost weight, so now she's healthier, which means she's not getting as much sick because there's not acidic and inflammation content in her body. Okay. Just wanted to make sure of that. Let's clear that up right there. The product she's talking about is a weight loss product, and in no way, shape, or form will you be healthier if you lose weight.
In fact, consuming Optavia fuelings is not a healthy choice when it comes to your overall health. These things are quite literally processed powders that you mix with water, and you call that a meal. It is true that the products are fortified with some vitamins and minerals, but I would...
Where have I heard that before? Now, I've been in the fitness industry for... since I was 15. I'm 48. I'll be 48 soon. Yeah, we have, what are those called? what are those things you open up, like you unscrew the cap and you get a scoop and powder in there? Some are called, like the shakes or the like protein powder, meal replacements. Is that what they're called? Meal replacement shakes? Okay, all right, yeah.
I would say save yourself the hassle of spending hundreds of dollars to choke down these fuelings and just take a multivitamin instead. You're gonna get the same results.
Oh, who wants to talk to her about what happens with the multivitamin process and how guys in lab coats actually will go to something like, I don't know, broccoli that has like vitamin E in it. And if the sun shines down from God's, beyond universe and it puts it into the ground, then broccoli sprouts. And I think broccoli's got like vitamin E in it. And let's just say it has like 9 components in vitamin E. Well, when you take your multivitamin from Centrum or Mega Man from GNC, what they do is they take out they take out 1 or 2 of the components of the vitamin E and they put it in your multivitamin and they just say, well, fuck the other 7 or 8. We don't need those. And then that's where they make it. So it's man-made. Okay, but you take your multivitamin, you'll be fine. So again, on the advice, on counsel from Hannah Alonso here, this product, which I know nothing about, I've done 0 research on, I just listened to the woman who failed. Clearly, it's an anti-MLM, or she failed her MLM. She felt better. She felt good. It could be contributed from this. She doesn't know. But according to Hannah Alonso, this is not a feel-good wellness product. You will lose weight on it, but you will not be healthy on it. That's her claim. Hell, just take a fucking multivitamin instead of a meal replacement, because that's got nutritional value in it.
Similarly, just eat whole, real food. There's plenty of vitamins and minerals in there. You do not need to be following the Optavia plan or consuming the...
She clearly doesn't remember the day and age. Like, do you guys remember who are my age when a tomato was like this big and they were seasonal and you couldn't get them? And now you can get them year round and they're the size of your fucking head because of all the chemicals and shit in there. But it's clearly, if you wind up eating whole foods and spending your whole paycheck, you can be healthy. Yeah. Because none of the products are meant to be convenient or whatnot. Hey, this is a fail. This woman in the bed doing this video, she clearly failed.
Their fuelings in order to get your daily vitamins and minerals in. There's absolutely nothing special about the Optavia fuelings aside from the fact that it's marketed as part of a weight loss plan. You can get the same, if not better, nutrition just by consuming real whole foods.
All right, kiddo, listen, then are you going to go after Slim Fast next? Are you going to go after Optimum Nutrition next? Are you going to go after what Rich Piana's line? Or how about First Form? How about any of the other Twin Labs? Are they still around? Metarex? Are you going to go after any of the other highly available GNC-based products that have been around from before you were even born and attack them and just tell people just go buy food instead? I mean, when you do that, then there'll be credibility. But you're choosing a product because you can't stand the industry. That's all it is. If you admit that first, if you admitted, half of you people out there admitted, listen, I just don't like the MLM industry because of how it makes me feel, so I want to attack all these people and put them out of business, then I'd have respect for you. But so far, you've done nothing but give your testimony to your time on a product you tried specifically to chastise and debunk it, which maybe was once or twice. And then this woman is out there putting up her testimonial to grow her business because she clearly believes on it, so she's a repeat customer. Why should anybody believe your word over hers? Influence. Wait, that's what network marketing really is about, isn't it?
Flu season can be really hard on families. Kids are like little petri dish germ machines, okay? And when they start going to daycare or to school, it's pretty inevitable that they are gonna get sick pretty regularly as their immune systems develop. And of course, they're then gonna bring those illnesses home, and there's a good chance that the parents in the household, as the ones taking care of the sick kids, are also gonna get sick themselves. It's a rough time. It's not fun. I'm sure a lot of parents out there can relate to this struggle right now of having a household that just constantly seems to be battling some kind of illness. And does Optavia as a company claim that their products have the power to help ward off illnesses? No, that's a health claim they don't have any grounds to make. They could find themselves in some legal trouble if they were to claim something.
Do you notice how she puts that in there because it doesn't exist? This is a tactic. She's putting in some, if they don't have that claim on there, why would you bring it up? Why would you bring it up? You're planting the seed. It's the same thing as like, you know, you watch your friend date some girl and secretly you want her. So, hey, yeah, I heard she's been whoring around a lot, and you have no proof of that, but you want him to start having that doubt in the mind because you want her instead. There's no point for you to make a health claim that they didn't make, but now you want to plant the doubt of seeds or seeds of doubt in anybody who discovers this business. This is a great tactic. I don't know why you guys failed in network marketing, because you're pretty damn good at the opposite of trying to not sell a product. Imagine if you actually put some weight behind a product you believed in, you might actually be good, but you're just good at believing your bullshit.
Such a thing. But here's a rep from their company going on their personal social media and spewing misinformation.
No, child. She didn't. She said what she felt. She didn't make a single claim. This did this. This did this. This did this. I drink water, right? Well, science says that water, you know, it's good for me, so it's healthy. Hey, if I lost 5 pounds by drinking water, obviously the water helped me lose weight. Well, maybe it's the fact I cut out some food too. Man, I drank cold water today, even though 5 years ago they told me not to drink cold water because it's going to shock your system. That was what the science said back then. And now they're saying drink cold water because your body will heat it up and you'll burn more calories. The woman didn't make any claims. You're a liar. You're a liar, and you need content. You need to be exposed. This is why none of you will ever debate me, because you're all frauds who just need the edification from your own failed, weak-minded comment section. Oh, yes, Hannah. Yes, Hannah, get her. Oh, I find it so disingenuous she did that. What did the woman do to you? She laid in her bed and she talked about a product and she said what she liked about it and how she felt on it. If that's the case, then every single product on the planet should be immediately sued if anybody says, hey, Hannah, dude, I went to Morton's last night. I had the best steak ever. I just ate it. It was delicious. I felt great afterwards. I was happy. Oh, you can't make those claims. That steak did not make you happy. This is, you guys are children. And you know what, man? You really, really need to be spanked.
That Optavia Fuelings have prevented her from catching her kids' illnesses. And by way of doing that, she's tapping into the vulnerabilities of other parents.
Well, I want to comment on that for a second, but you think that the product she's on you cannot substantiate the claim to prevent her from getting her kids' illness, but eating whole food will, and taking a multivitamin will, right? How do you have the claims to wind up making that? Now, you didn't make that claim yet, but you see what I'm doing there? You're pretty much assuming that claim by stating she can't make that claim to begin with. We could do this all day.
Parents of sick kids right now, and making them believe that her products are the solution to keeping their family healthy. All you gotta do is...
If that's what she believes, then what's wrong with her believing it? If that's what she believes, what's wrong with her believing it? There's nothing. If she's taking the product and she's a repeat customer, and those are the health benefits that she feels she's got from them, then 100% I'm okay with what she did.
Spend $400 on processed prepackaged powders, and you will be able to protect yourself from getting sick this flu season. It's absurd. It's nonsensical. It's a predatory pitch to try and make some money off of those parents who are hoping to remain healthy even when their kids are sick.
Yet all you parents, when your kids are sick, you'll run right to the store. You'll buy Airborne. You'll buy Theraflu. You'll get the Vicks chest rub. You'll get the machine that blows out the mist of moisturizing air. You'll go to the doctor and you'll get all the shots and everything. How much money is that all going to cost you? Yep.
Next is a Facebook post. This is from a pharmacy rep who is addressing the fact that another MLM called Vic Beauty has recently closed down. Regarding Vic Beauty closing down, I hate to say that I really don't have much information on this. It seemed like one day in October, they just shut everything down. They stopped posting on their social media accounts. They shut down their website. If you do find external links to their website, it takes you to this 404 alert on their webpage saying that it can't be found. But that's all I really know. And of course, getting info from the company on why they shut down is going to be near impossible. It really seems like they just dropped off the face of the earth kind of quietly. And I think they'd only been around for a year.
So why are you covering it? If they're gone, why? What is the because they went out of business? How many brick and mortars go out of business every year? How many women try to start up an anti-MLM YouTube channel and they do 3-4 videos and they fail because they just don't have the abhorrent skill set of being condescending little bitches? Okay.
Year, if that. Definitely a smaller, lesser known MLM that seems to kind of have gone under the radar and then disappeared without an explanation. Unless you have an explanation. If anyone out there knows why Vic Beauty closed down, please let me know. I couldn't find much on it myself.
What does it matter?
But regardless, because this event happened and Vic Beauty closed down, pharmacy reps in particular are going nuts to try and poach these former Vic Beauty consultants. Here's one example. This post.
What? So what? I would do the same damn thing if a company closed and they had people that were in the industry I'm in, talented. I would be trying to farm them and hunt them to come into my business because they need jobs, number one. Number two, they've got the skill set I want. Okay, let's find out why this is a fail.
Says, it saddens my heart to hear that the economy has taken another MLM company down. Did the economy take it down or did...
Why is that funny? Again, the nervous, it's psychology. The nervous laughter. She's looking for approval, right? When they do this, when anybody does this, and it's condescending at the failure of other people, these people have a lot of pain in their life. And this is mental health. I don't care for any single one of these anti-MLM people. I honestly think that they're literal scum, and they wouldn't say anything to your face. They come from a different generation. Sadly, I'm old enough to be all of their fathers, which means that these people, they're just weak-minded, and they were raised in a very shitty millennial, if not Gen, whatever the last, is Gen Z now, age, where they have no work ethic. They do not understand anything that's compassionate. Everything is online, so they have no people skills. So when they get involved with a business that's supposed to deal with people, this is the lack of apathy and empathy, or the surplus of apathy and the lack of empathy they have for other people who are posting their opinions and views.
They take themselves down. You are all in my prayers, and I know what you are feeling right now. I know you are probably getting random friend requests and a bunch of cold messages. I'm not going to be a vulture. I respect you more than that. I'm here for you if you need to vent. I am still with pharmacy and would be happy to chat about my company, but I know you need time to reflect and recover from this loss. Hashtag Vic Beauty. So basically, I'm not going to be a vulture, and I'm not going to prey on the fact that your company just pulled the rug out from under you, but also, here's me shooting my shot and preying on you.
What is wrong with what she did? Hey, listen, I know you're getting prospected. When you're ready, give me a call. Literally, isn't that what you want from men? Hey, I know you just got dumped. You broke up with your boyfriend, but instead of me trying to be a scumbag and trying to sleep with you, listen, I'm interested. When you want to get a hold of me, let me know. Isn't that integrity? I'm not going to be a vulture. I respect, and again, it's the tonality. I'm not going to be a vulture. I respect you more than that. No, I'm not going to be a vulture. I respect you more than that. I'm here for you if you need to vent. I'm still with whatever it is, and I would be happy to chat about my company, but I know you need time to reflect and recover this loss. It's all how you read it. It's all how you read it. And again, for entertainment purposes, Hannah needs her YouTube channel to grow so she can wind up making that money, whatever she's making, a couple of $100 a month, just so that she can wind up justifying her voice because no one else will listen to her. Guarantee if she's married or got a husband, he's like, would you just shut up already? Would you just shut up already? So you guys got to listen to her instead.
My messages are open if you want to come join my company and let me make a quick buck off of your misfortune. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't forget she promoted whatever fresh in the beginning of her video. She would really appreciate it if you liked this. And then, by the way, here's a commercial that I get X amount of percentage off a profit when you wind up ordering. No, but you don't have to do it. But you know what? If you like my content, you will.
Here's another post from a different pharmacy rep. I read today that Vic Beauty is closing down. My heart breaks for those mamas that feed their families with their network marketing income. The holidays are coming and I'm just feeling so sad reading all of your posts. Now, I'm not going to blow up your posts, blow up your inbox, or message you about the opportunity at pharmacy. I won't be that leader. But what I will say is this. If you are looking for a team that will
It's all in how she's reading it. Her condescension is exactly what the problem is. It's it.
Welcome you with open arms that will encourage you and lift your spirits during this time, that has the resources and systems in place so you don't have to go without a paycheck. Shelby's Girl Gang could be your next home. We are a small group of women who all love makeup and helping other women feel confident and beautiful in their own skin. I feel it on my heart to extend that invitation to any lady feeling heavy or uncertain about where to turn next. You've absolutely.
Remember, ladies, if you offer compassion out there and you write something that you feel, you're an MLM scammer, according to this. There's nothing you can do right with these women. These are dangerous women. These are the women who scream about toxic masculinity and believe all women. These women cannot make it in capitalism at all. Because according to them, there is nothing right to do. If you lost your job and I'm in MLM, my job is to go, sucks to be you. But if I did that, I'm a bully. But if I say, hey, listen, here's my card when you want to talk. Predator! Jesse's a predator! And of course, you have to read it in the condescending tone of, oh, I didn't know that you just come and join on my team. And we're just, when you're ready. It could, oh, shut up. There is nothing wrong with what this one did. And if this is a fail, oh, I guess I got more to learn about the industry.
Got a seat at our table. Again, I'm not going to try and recruit you and be that leader, but also here's a Facebook post of me trying to recruit you. This behavior is disgusting, is it not? This tells us all we need.
How the fuck did you got a ring? How the fuck did your husband propose to you? Maybe if you were thinking that you'd like to cohabitate with me, And well, I don't. We could like do dinners every night together for the rest of our. What are they supposed to do? See, the problem I have with this is she's gonna mock everybody and their tactics, but what solution does she offer? Right? There's the problem, and maybe we haven't gotten to that yet. Maybe I need to give Hannah Alonso a little bit more leeway by saying she sees a problem. She doesn't like this tactic, and she's going to go, listen, I don't agree with what you did. This is what I would have done instead. Now, so I'll offer that solution. If I knew that another health and wellness company was there and people were just losing their job, money was off the table, I would take into consideration, but I would be direct as heck, right? If it's Hannah, she loses her YouTube channel, and I've got another YouTube channel that's got a substantial following for what I do, I would go, hey, I would call. Wouldn't send out a message because I wouldn't want the tonality to be confused and misconstrued like Hannah's doing and making up in her mind. So I say, Hannah, listen, I know you just lost your job. Get a hold of me when you're ready. I want you and I want to have a discussion. End of story.
Need to know about the motivations behind the actions of people who are in MLM companies. Recruit at all costs because that's where the money lies. Even if that means poaching people from another failed company so that you can get a quick recruit and you can make a quick buck. This first post says here that she doesn't want to be a vulture, but that's exactly what's going on here. At the first smell of blood, at the first hint of another sinking MLM, these pharmacy reps are on it. They see an opportunity to make some money in the form of this pool of fresh recruits, and they're going for it. And what really irks me, if my tone didn't give it away, is that these pharmacy reps are
the problem is that your tone is all that you have. That's the problem. Listen, a lot of what you guys talk about has legitimacy, but you lose all credibility when you mock it because you don't come up with any solutions for this problem. If you clearly don't like the fact that somebody is jumping on I get it. You women are like this, right? The second you post that your relationship is over, your inbox just blows up with a bunch of guys who are trying to sleep with you. So if you're projecting that psychology of, listen, I don't want this kind of predatory tactics, I understand that. But if you know that the game is about recruiting and there are opportunities that are opened up, why is it their fault? We saw during the lockdown 2 years ago, people were just flooding the stores looking for toilet paper and what was it, paper towels. If there legitimately would be like no toilet paper ever left, and I didn't go and went, oh my God, wouldn't that be my fault then for missing the boat? So listen, if you don't like the tactic, that's legitimate. That's legitimate, but offer a solution for it. So far, you're not offering any solution other than just saying, I don't like this tone. We get it, but you offer no value here.
Pretending to feel sad and pretend.
No, you don't know what is it. No, I got to interrupt you on this one. I don't know what your intentions are, right? You could be, and so could all the others. Cece, Julie Jo, Savannah, Jessica, all of you guys could have the best intent in mind, right? To sit there and actually prevent somebody from going through the same pain that you went through from failing in network marketing. But I don't know what your intent is. You come across like you're projecting insecurity, failure, anger, mental health issues. But I don't know that for sure because I'm not in your shoes and I'm not coming from your point of view. So you don't know what the point of view of this woman wrote. You don't know what her genuine intentions were. So this is disingenuous, and this is actually bullshit that you guys do this.
To have respect for those whose company just shut down. My heart breaks. I'm just feeling so sad. It saddens my heart. You are all in my prayers. I respect you more than that. Save it, ladies, save it. If you actually respected others, these posts would not exist. You would not be preying on the misfortune of others. You'd be able to recognize how inappropriate that behavior is, and you would not engage with it.
There's nothing inappropriate about her behavior, kid. What's inappropriate about behavior? Saying, listen, she didn't slide in anybody's DMs, did she? She put a post up on her content that you could have chosen to scroll past and not even look at. What did she do that was predatory, inappropriate, or wrong, or a failure? Your generation is full of the most sensitive, fragile people on the planet. You will break if somebody looks at you the wrong way. You really need to toughen up, and you really need to shut up.
If your goal is to be predatory and manipulative and make money off of others, just do it. Just say that. Say it with your chest. Don't try and sugarcoat it and be all sickly sweet, because we can all see right through it and it makes you look really fake. You're not fooling anybody. We can all.
No, I think this, when you talk like this over and over and over again, this makes you look like you have no content and you're a condescending little bitch. That's all you offer. Who talks to you like this? Is this what you did? Is this how you presented? So I'm with this company, and we do this. Is that how you talk to your spouse, your family? Condescension is oozing out of your pores because you don't like somebody. Guess what? I don't like you. I actually think you're a vile human being who has a lot to learn. So far, we're friggin' 13 minutes into your 36-minute video, and you've offered nothing of value. All you do is hate something that you read or you listen to somebody project on. They haven't failed anything. You're just really angry.
All see your intentions here. The next thing I have for you, this is a Mon8 rep who's at the very top of the company who just got back from Monations, which is Mon8's annual conference, convention, cult gathering, whatever you want to call it. And she's recapping some of her experiences from that weekend.
All right, I'm in the car about to head out, but I wanted to get on here really quickly and just share with you what transpired over the past few days, why I was in Florida. Over the last couple years, 3 years exact, I have had just the honor of being included in this very, very special, intimate time where a handful of individuals prepare for Monations and prepare for the Sunday service at Monations. The worship band gets together and they rehearse, just pray over.
You have a problem with the Sunday service? Listen, I'm Christian, but I don't bring my faith into this. I'm very, very, very vocal about the fact that everything I do is yoked with Jesus Christ. He's my King, Lord, and Savior, but I don't sit there and market that. And you would think that I don't with the way that I speak and how much of a bully I am. But you know what? Knock it off. If people are going to use their faith in this business, that's their business. If the company allows it, let it. There are people like me. We don't get involved with it. I don't like to go to the church services for this stuff, but don't make that face. You're already going to attack their tones. If you're going to attack their faith on this makes you a very scumbag human being.
Our businesses and over Mon8 and what the Lord's going to do through so many of us that we've been given this platform. And yes, it's to help build a business, but it goes so much further beyond that for so many of us. And it's really truly to bring more people to the Lord through what we're doing.
I think what she's saying here is that she's talking about being a part of this select group of people that get to help prepare for the Sunday service at Monations. And I feel like I have to take this opportunity to point out that this is a huge issue with MLM conventions, that they have the incorporation of religion and worship in a place that those things have no business being in.
Says who? Says who? If you start your own company, then exclude it. You go to Chick-fil-A? That's a Christian-based company. Was it Hobby Lobby, I think, too, has something to do with that? This is a choice. If there's, I don't know how many Monate reps there are, but I'm sure that those who choose to engage in this activity are given a choice to engage in the activity. I know a lot of you like to sit there and pick on this. I don't do it. I don't like it. I don't partake in it. It's a choice. I don't go to the services that when they do this stuff. I get it. But it's a choice, and honestly, I think it needs to be in more businesses because this earth does need more Jesus in people's lives.
This is a shampoo MLM. This isn't a religious company. This is not a religious organization. This is not a church. This is not a worship event. Not everybody who attends Monations is even religious. So why is a Sunday service at the company's annual conference even a thing?
Choice. Choice. My body, my choice. My time, my choice. Oh, service, my choice. Choice. How do you have a problem with this? You guys, man, why won't any of you debate me on any of these things? Why? Ugh.
How many of you out there who work for a non-MLM company have gone to that company's hosted event, whatever that is, and then there's a whole...
I was a cop. Christmas Eve, those of us used to have to work midnights. Those of us who were followers of Christ would go to midnight mass together. We'd call out, CENTCOM, 9511, going to mass. Put me 10-6 for about 40 minutes. Choice. Just a choice. And that's a government corporation.
Segment dedicated to a church service worshiping a religion that you may or may not be affiliated with. That's not a thing. That's not normal in a true professional work conference setting. But it's a huge thing at MLM conferences, and it has a lot to do with faith manipulation. If you can gather all these people together who are stuck in a shampoo pyramid scheme, and you can host a church service.
There she goes. You got to first do that. You have to discredit it. And this is all this is, right? This is that mean girls hating, oh, you're dating this guy? He's a scumbag, and he hasn't even had a chance to wind up proving himself yet. First, she discredits it by calling it a pyramid scheme, which we know by now it's not. By the definition of a pyramid scheme, as defined by the United States government, it's an exchange for money for no product or service. No product or service. When there is an exchange of money for product or service, it's a legitimate business. Network marketing is a form of marketing, like radio advertising and marketing, television advertising and marketing, third person word of mouth advertising and marketing, the flyers you get in your mailbox. All that is simply marketing, right? Now she's got to attack the faith on it. Again, this is a fail. We're a matter of probably another minute into this compartmentalized Monate segment of Top MLM. This is number 53 fails that she's done so far. Where's the fail? Hey, I just got back from this Monate event and we were part of this Sunday service. It was great. And all of a sudden, here's Ms. Alonzo. How do they do this? Why do they do this? It's unprofessional. It's scary. You don't like it? Don't fucking go. Did anybody not teach you this?
Service for them in which you are telling them that God wants you to be here and this is your higher purpose, and by being a part of Monate you are becoming closer to the Lord. If you
in any business, anything you do, provided you wind up giving Christ the glory for it, you're going to be closer. So if these women believe that their calling is to help other people, and by selling their shampoo, they make money, and then they can take that money and donate it to where they want to and wind up giving Christ the glory in the process, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? If using that fucking shampoo makes them feel sexier, and all of a sudden now they're in a better mood, they're kinder to their husbands, their relationship is healed, they love each other harder, and she gives God the glory for having the pathway to it, what's wrong with that? What is wrong? I don't understand why you have such a problem with this. I do, because you're a child. You guys are all kids. You have no life experience other than on the other end of your phone and what this life has taught you. Yeah, 100%. My business is yoked and partnered with Jesus Christ. Every fucking dollar I make, I tithe. Well, the percentage of it, because it's his. He's the one who blessed me with the talents and the skill set and the work and the ethic and the drive and the ambition. So I put it in different places. I put it in business. I put it in network marketing. I put it in commentary. And when the money comes in, it's a reminder, hey, listen, this is just another means of how you are kept fed and housed and clothed and to perpetuate and to pay it forward and give other people. And just like Malachi 3:10 says, challenge me in this. You got to give that money back to where it goes. Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? Because you don't understand and you don't like it. It's okay to be afraid of something you don't understand. Just say it.
You are doing that. You are therefore manipulating that person's faith and their system of beliefs for the purpose of trying to keep them in your scam longer.
Or you could solve the problem by saying, listen, I don't understand this. Can you explain to me the relationship between your business and faith? You could have done that. This problem would have been solved.
You are taking that person's pre-existing faith and you are manipulating it to try and strengthen their commitment and their loyalty to your company. Very few people are successful in these schemes. Lots of people quit soon after they join because they realize that this is not something that's productive or profitable for them.
Yeah, they quit because they realize. So that doesn't mean the industry failed. That means that they're not cut out for it. Most likely like you weren't. I don't even know your background, but clearly you did network marketing for a little while. It was beyond your work ethic and you got out. So now you got to do something that works because misery loves company and people love this shit.
Them, and it's not something they want to be involved in. But wait, if we tell those people that God wants them to be here, they can't argue with God, right? If we can play the God card, maybe we can sync our...
Yeah, but is that what they're doing though? I mean, are they saying God wants you here? See, the only thing God wants is for you to fucking sit there and be obedient. He commands, right? God gives you commandments, and we have the 10 commandments, and then Christ left the 11th commandment, which is to love thy neighbor as thyself. So what God wants you to do is love thy neighbor, right? Love thy enemy. Well, that's action. See, that's action. That's not a feeling, that's action. So if I go and I build myself up with my company, and I'm given all these gifts of monetary, leadership, teaching ability, and I keep it to myself, I'm not being obedient. But God says, love your enemy, love your neighbor as yourself. So God clearly wants me to be. Yeah, if God's opened this opportunity because he only authors or allows things, right? Maybe he allowed me to go to the company I'm with. Yeah, use your talent there, make money. But I told you, I commanded you, love thy neighbor as thyself. So now what am I going to do with the fruits that I've grown from my ability that he's either authored or allowed me? It's not that hard of a concept. It is for you guys because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Our claws into them a little bit deeper so that they'll stay a little longer and they won't quit yet, because people quitting our company is really bad for the scheme if we want to keep this thing afloat. And look, if you're religious, great. If you love God and Jesus, great. If you worship at church on Sundays, perfect. That's not the issue here. What I'm saying is that these practices don't have any place at a shampoo company's convention. And
why? Yes, they do. You need to pray before everything. If you believe in him, why is it wrong that he is not a part of everything in your life? And if there's 1,000 Monate reps and 10 of them decide to do a service and you're condemning them, who the fuck are you to criticize that?
the fact that the company does make a place for it is very intentional, and it is designed.
Yeah, and they can also do it for Islam, Buddhism, Judaism. So what's the problem with all of that? It would be a massive lawsuit if people in the industry said, hey, listen, we want to pray whatever time and whatever direction they have to face. We want to do this. Are you going to allow it? No. You look at there's a lot of companies out there, Walmart, Staples, that their employees say, listen, I have to pray X amount of times a day, and the company has to let them do that. You have a problem with that? Why don't you attack them too?
To manipulate you.
Imagine what would happen if every person in the United States...
Listen, this is about an hour, and that's about as long as I want to get. I would wind up continuing talking about this, but again, I'm getting all like, oh, this is ridiculous, and I don't want to play this guy's ad anyways either on this. Her video, if you want to continue it, is the top fails, number 53, claiming Optiva prevents getting the flu. There was no claim in that. I didn't see any claim in that. I saw nothing wrong with the poaching method that she said. I saw nothing wrong with somebody incorporating faith into their business. Again, all of these were choices, but she's got 3 more that she's going to put in there, and these are fails. Listen, make the decision yourself. Go and check out her content. I just chose to go to war with her today. I think I put my piece in there for why I feel that she's actually she's just a loser. Just a loser. And you know what? I wouldn't want to do business with these people, and I see no reason other to try to convince them. But what I need to do is I need to have you guys understand this is entertainment purposes, because the problem is you're Christian, you're whatever, you're going to wind up watching her content and you're going to feel bad. Because nobody is going after her and saying, what's the problem with what she's doing? You're going to put up a post like this one woman said, hey, listen, if your company's here, I want to help you out with this. And you're going to feel bad because you saw Alonzo tell you, oh, you're predatory. Or you're going to talk about your product and then just go get a multivitamin instead. Listen, these people are very unhealthy. Misery loves company. You know people like this. You've got a family member like this who gets together every single holiday, and you're like, isn't this a beautiful turkey? It's cold in here. Oh, okay, I'll turn the heat up. Well, now it's too hot. All right, hey, it's great to see you. I had to drive all the way over here in the snow. Shut the fuck up. That's all these people are. So if you're in the MLM industry and you're having doubts and you're going on this content, listen, it's okay. I get it. And if you're in the comments section and you're like, Hannah, thank you for exposing these people. Thank you for exposing these people. You're perpetuating just like she's accusing the network marketing industry of doing. You're fueling the fire. But again, too, you probably had some bad experience too as well. Guys, you're never going to see them criticize my stuff. They did for a little while. They stopped it. They have no weight to hold because I do acknowledge the shit in the industry and how bad it is and how it needs to change. But when it comes to this stuff, they will never debate anybody. They'll pull a CC Suarez, claim they want to debate, and then back out last minute and claim that her audience doesn't want to see that stuff. Guys, enjoy this. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what your feedback is. Go finish the top MLM top fails, number 53, claiming Optimal prevents getting the flu from Hannah Alonzo, released just a couple of days ago. Be safe out there. Maintain your integrity for this industry. Don't ever fucking lie. If you need help with anything, just get a hold of me. 708-982-0974 is my direct line. I would love to help you in your business. Yeah, I'll try to recruit you, but I'll give you help first. Guys, integrity is everything. Use it in this business, and have a great damn day. See you in the next video.